Good morning, learners. Mr. Lotte here, co-founder of YYeni AI, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the math keyboard for your digital practice tests. So let's say I'm taking a test on NSSEO mathematics from topic 1 to topic 7. I've already been taking this one, so let's click I resume it. I come here and I click question 11, for example. If I'm busy with question 11, I'm not going to be able to type all of these formulas, all of these symbols using my the keyboard on my laptop, my phone, or my iPad or tablet, whichever one I'm using. It doesn't have some of the symbols I need here. And if I could use a symbol, for example, like backslash for division, it's going to be very hard for me to formulate it in a way that is correct because I'm likely to make mistakes. All right, 4x plus u equals to w, and I say square root of, right? If I could just click the preview here, it looks like this. And once I enter, if I click in submit to YYeni, it's likely not to read it in the way. I most likely made a mistake somewhere in terms of how the things are written. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to, what I advise you to do as a learner is write it down on a piece of paper. You either take an image and upload it if that's available. If not available because you're taking an actual test and therefore you don't have your phone with you, what you should instead do is use a math keyboard. So the math keyboard, what it will do is you'll be able to see how it actually looks like as a normal human being, and then it will paste it in a way that YYeni understands where you last left your cursor. So for example, let's say I have step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4 here. If I'm entering step 4, for example, I should make sure that my cursor is exactly here for step 4, so that once it pastes whatever I get from here, it comes exactly for step 4. Otherwise, if you left it at step 2 and you intended it to come to step 4, the answer for step 2, the answer for step 4 will be pasted into step 2. Okay, so I'm busy with step 1, for example. Now, I think the first step to take is, since it's a square root, you want to square both sides of the equal sign. So I'm going to square this side to cancel out the square root, and I'm going to square this side. So I'm going to end up with something like, so I'm going to enter a fraction here. I'm going to enter with something like 4x plus u. So it's going to be highlighted in white to show that that's where you're entering something right now. But if you want to change it, you can also just come click here and then you can change the background color and so forth. So you can say, okay, I want it to be highlighted in black so that I can actually see the text, right? 4x plus u equals to w. Now notice I used a combination of both my inbuilt or my device available keyboard. In this instance, I'm using my laptop, therefore the physical keyboard I'm typing with also allows me to enter W, or I could simply just change the mode here, come to ABC and then click W, whichever one works for you. But there are some symbols that are not available on my physical keyboard. Okay, and then you see this is exactly what it will be pasted into YYeni. You obviously can't read this, but like I said, you're likely to make mistakes if you use a physical keyboard. So you can read this, and this looks exactly like what I want it to be, except for the fact that it doesn't have a square number here, or square. So this is square, this is perfect, and I'm going to just insert into message, and it comes exactly to step 1. And I'll do the exact same thing for step 2. So let's quickly rush through here. Now I'm going to divide by v, therefore I'm going to just have 4x plus u, 4x plus u equals to w squared, w squared plus, w squared times v. Insert into message. Next one, step 3. Now I'm going to divide by 4. Therefore, I'm going to have x plus u equals to, if you want to enter a fraction, just click the division sign first, divide by, and then you come here and you enter w squared times v times v over 4. Insert into message, and then lastly it'll be x for me x equals to, remember this guy, w squared times v over 4 minus u, and then insert that into message, and I'm just gonna click submit, and I'm just gonna wait for my feedback on that question. That's how you use the math keyboard. Bye bye.